on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. This ain't a feeling I can keep.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, we've kind of waited and waited for this team to come together and start producing, but it just hasn't happened. And now we've gotten pretty deep into the season, so time's not on their side. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from. Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he's always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie, he smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one.
Well,
Lick your
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, we're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road. They had a lot of momentum right now, playing well and looking very good.
Well, I don't know if these fans could be any more behind this team right now. The winning streak has captured this community's imagination. The level of enthusiasm's absolutely off the charts.
And the great atmosphere. You know, the fans have had a lot to cheer for lately, and it does come full circle. But their energy, I truly believe, is lifting this team to even greater heights.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Inside, it's Fry and Vucevic. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. And it's York in at the 3. Now here's Durant. Now the pass to Insanity. Back to Durant. Here's Insanity. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Insanity's got his second basket of the night. On offense, here are the Magic. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
I think lack of discipline is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in foul trouble.
Inside. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got his first 2 points of the night.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
There's the pick. Payton kicks to Fry. Drills the three-pointer.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Payton with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Puts it up from 17. Westbrook pulls it in. The Thunder have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Scott Skiles for just a moment. We talked about their strategy on how to contain Russell Westbrook, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his chances to get out in transition and start setting up his teammates or throwing down dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
Thanks again, Doris. The Thunder lead by 6. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here's Oladipo following the basket by Freak. And Oladipo, here we go. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Now, here's Westbrook. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And McLemore, he's checked in for insanity. Gordon's checked in for the match. Here's Napier. Insanity in its shooting guard. DeAndre Jordan is out there with McGarry, and it's Durant, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Outside Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. Freak is second. Kevin Durant third.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Stolen by Durant. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And he dunks it down.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
The Magic trail by 14. They set the screen. The feet of Vucevic. Great D that time from Jordan.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
That's good. And that's 15 points for Freak.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Kicks to Fournier. There's the dish to Gordon. He feeds it to Fry. From deep. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Insanity. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Fournier. Now, here's Fry. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid. But you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Fry, following the score by Oklahoma City, and that one's good.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
About 16 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Now, here's Watson, guarded closely. Jordan against Vucevic. There's the screen. York. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Now here's Westbrook. Oladipo outside. Dishes to Watson. Passes to Fry. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's York, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's
Magic making a switch here. And so that's the end of the first half.
OKC, make some noise.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Orlando, the backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Inside, it's Fry and Vucevic. And it's York in at the small forward. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 36 points and was in the zone as a shooter, lighting it up from both the foul line and the field. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
No good from Payton. The Thunder leading by 13. Hangs in the air, and the layup is good.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's Fry atop the key. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Insanity, and that one is stuffed right through.
Kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Feeds it to Jordan. Power down with both hands.
And then chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
The wide open look here for Oladipo. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And it's Durant missing.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Westbrook against Payton. Back to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo again missing.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Kept alive. The kick out to Westbrook. And the pass to Insanity. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. The Magic trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The feed to Payton. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Payton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
We got to be more physical on defense.
And the Thunder making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Wright comes in from McGarrett. Deion Waiters checked in for Ben McLemore. And it's Insanity in for Russell Westbrook. The Magic also changing it up. Gordon's checked in for Fry. Hezonja comes in for Elfrid Payton. And it's Watson in for Napier. Picked by Vucevic. Clock at 6. Stolen by Waiters. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And there's the foul. It's on C.J. Watson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Insanity, the pass to Adams. Here's Insanity. Offline from the top of the key. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against Denver. Insanity in at point guard. Wright is out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Livingston. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Pass to Hezonja. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Hezonja. He's guarded by Waiters. Vucevic is screen on Waiters. Kicks it to Vucevic. Tries again. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And both free throws good for Vucevic. On offense, here are the Thunder. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Mitch McGary's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Magic making a change here as well. Dedmon's checked in. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Insanity. Wright dishes to Adams. To the wing right side. Livingston passes to Insanity. Livingston kicks to McGary. And Napier pulls it down. The Magic shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
A different look for Oklahoma City. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Adams. And McLemore subbed in for McGary. Here's Livingston. Here's McLemore. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. Check out the game for McLemore. He's got 8 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
And it's important, and you can tell that he understands that in terms of getting to the line.
Shots good by Dedmon.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
To the paint. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Napier kicks to Nicholson. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Napier's got 4 assists now tonight.
and they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Here is Livingston. Insanity the pass to Livingston. Here's Insanity. He dishes it to Jordan. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot from 18 feet away. No luck, and Orlando will come the other way. Here's Napier. He kicks it to Oladipo.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Mitch McGary's checked in for the Thunder. Durant comes in for Sean Livingston. Here's Insanity. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. The Insanity's got 9 points in the quarter. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Vucevic dishes to Oladipo. And count it from 19 feet away. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Durant, the pass to Insanity. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And that's 36 points for Freak.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
There's the dish to Vucevic. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And Oladipo, here we go, comes up empty down low.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. To the inside, Vucevic, and he gets it to go. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Oladipo, the pass to York. To the middle. Pass to Vucevic.
That's a wall.
That's good. He's 5 for 9.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Out to the right wing. Shoots. The shot's good from Insanity. The Insanity's got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
You're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jordan. Wright comes in for Mitch McGary. Dion Waiters checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Ben McLemore. And there's the pass to Hazanya. Here's Dedmon. Adams defending. Shot off the screen. And Hazanya gets it to go.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Insanity. there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it's Gordon penetrating. The shot will not go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Down low, here's Azania, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam? And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Both free throws good from Insanity. And it's Orlando's ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Napier kicks to Watson. Plenty of space. Thunder with the rebound. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
Behold now.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you